And she was two. That's the dog nobody likes.
I'm Brittany Young. I'm the bride. I was born in Little Rock, Arkansas, raised in Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm a UAPB graduate.
My name's Sedrick Morgan. My hometown is Little Rock, Arkansas, and my position in the wedding is groom.
My view on marriage is basically a lifelong partnership with your best friend, and that's how I view it. As spending your life with somebody that you love, somebody that you have fun with and can enjoy life with, somebody that you can be with and go through good times and bad times, and at the same time, you know, the love just, you know, lasts.
Two people, man, coming together, having that bond. You know that the main goal is wanting to be together forever. So you know, whatever they got to do to be together forever. I know my parents been together for 23 years, and it ain't pretty. So I know it ain't pretty. You know, it's you know, some days you might not like that person, but at the end of the day, you love them, and you know you made that bond. You want to be together forever. You know, sickness, health, and all that. So that's what marriage means to me.
I met Sedrick in Pine Bluff. Long story, I guess, keep it short. It's really not that long. My friend Jasmine is one of my bridesmaids. They stayed in the same apartment complex, and I literally walked into his life one night. She stayed next door to them, and she kind of just went over there to say hi, and he was there. And from then on, we kind of just kicked it. And kicking it turned into us getting married now, so that's how it kind of went.
We met through a mutual friend. She actually walked in my apartment one day, and the first thing we talked about was whether or not I was in the major of mass communications. So that's like the first conversation we had. She just basically walked in, and we've been together ever since. I
don't really believe in love at first sight, but I don't believe that passing up on things. At the time I met him, I wasn't really trying to be in a relationship, but I never found anybody that had the same similar type of mindset as me. We have basically the same morals and values and outlook on life. And I think, like I said, I keep talking about our upbringing and, you know, the way we were raised, and it just really, that's what made us connect. And we can really thank our parents, because if it wasn't for them, we would not have this connection that we have.
The moment I knew Brittany was the one, it was a situation I had at school. First off, we took a trip to Wendy's, to the dollar menu. Yeah. And we got a full meal, man. And I had some bad news from school, man. And she just picked me up, man. She just picked me up. You know, a lot of people you don't get that out of a lot of people. She picked me up, man, but at the same time, she scolded me for it. You know, she told me I need to get on my stuff. I need to do this. I need to do that. And we had been talking for a year and a half almost. And I was like, man, you know, I need somebody like that, man. I need somebody like that. Understanding, man. She, you know, she really loved me enough to tell me, you know, what's real, and that's what I really need. So I knew it from that point on.
Both of our parents, our moms, actually went to high school together, and they were pregnant with us at the same time. And so they knew each other. They were pretty good friends back in the day, and they were pregnant with us at the same time. I was born in October, he was born in January, and we didn't really meet each other, you know, once we were out of the stomach, you know, out of the womb. We didn't really meet each other until college, so it was really kind of mind-blowing when we found out our parents went to high school together. I'm like, and y'all pregnant with us at the same time, really?
Well, Brittany's aunt, my aunt, Tanya, said we used to talk to each other at birth, and the story behind that is my mother and her mother were pregnant with us at the same time in McCullough High School back in the 80s. I'm gonna leave it like that, the 80s. I don't know what year, but they was with us with the 80s, man. They went to the same high school and came to school pregnant at the same time, and that was a funny situation. Her Aunt Tanya was like, we talked to each other in the womb, in our parents' wombs with each other, man, and I guess that's where that came from. I think it's weird.
His smile, the way he dressed. My parents come from the same area, and you know, I kind of watched my parents go through the struggle and, you know, They were married when they were 18. We moved to Atlanta. They got their child and started doing really well. Well, we stopped drinking Kool-Aid and eating hamburger helper after a while. I met Sedrick and I used to hang out with him a lot. And he said he was going to cook for me one day. He cooked me hamburger helper and he had made some Kool-Aid. And that Kool-Aid was the best Kool-Aid I've had in a long time. Tastes just like my granddaddy's. I love his old soul. Sedrick has a real, like, old school, like, feel about him. I remember one time walking to his apartment. He was sitting on the couch and he was listening to Bobby Womack. And he had a beer in his hand, a Bud Light, I believe it was. And I had to walk back out and walk back in. And that child's in the right apartment.
Well, first off, it's good that we finna get this wedding over with. That's the first thing, man. It's been stressful, but at the same time, I enjoyed every moment of it, man. I'm happy. I just got done with an internship at Channel 11, sportscast internship, going into my last semester of school. You know, we looking to move to Atlanta here soon in the next few months. You know, after I graduate. You know, me and Brittany, no problems, man. You know, straight. We love each other. We happy with each other. And we happy where we're going. We happy for our future. So I guess I'm just blessed, man. I'm blessed, I'm happy, and I'm just enjoying every minute of it.
My wish for Sedrick, since I've been with him, you know, and I always say I want somebody on my level. And what I mean by that, like I said, is back to the mindset thing. You know, I've graduated, you know, I'm in my career and all that, and he's in school, he's getting ready to graduate soon. But it's the mindset and seeing him work towards it. To me, that means we're on the same level because we're both ambitious and we're both working towards what we want. And, you know, he's been through a lot, you know, and he just keeps pushing and he keeps going after it, never giving up. And I love that about him. And my wish for him is just to keep that ambition, keep on striving. And I really see him doing some great things. I wish him to, you know, go to Atlanta, get into the sports broadcasting field, and really do it big. I can see him doing well in that because it's not just something that he wants to do, but I think it's something that he's meant to do. He has a strong passion for it, and he's working hard towards it, and I don't want him to give up on that dream. So that's what I wish for him.
When I met Brittany, man, her ambition, man, everything, her goals, it was bleeding through, man. She wore it all on her sleeve, and you could tell. Anybody that came in contact with her, you could tell, man. She wanted to be a rap artist, man. She wanted to be a person in the community that the kids look up to. She wanted to go back and help her community. She wanted to, you know, go and do foundations, man, get the youth involved and kind of, you know, uplift the youth. She wants to teach. She wants to teach and give back to the youth. Her biggest thing is she wants to make a difference in the community, whether it be through her music that she does in her spare time, whether it be coaching a community basketball team. She wants to give back to the community. She wants to do some philanthropic work. So I see her going to school, teaching, you know, giving back through coaching, starting up community-based programs, and you know, making a difference in her community like she wants to.
All I remember is it was Valentine's Day.
We had a trip to Atlanta the day after Valentine's Day.
This is not the day he proposed, this is the day before he proposed, but this is when it all started.
And throughout that week, you know, she was kind of saying how, you know, well, we're not going to just celebrate, we just celebrate our Valentine's Day in Atlanta. You know, we ain't got to do nothing big, you know.
Valentine's Day. Now, Sedrick, he's actually romantic. A lot of people may not believe it because he laid back and, you know, show, you know, a lot of emotion all the time and stuff, but he's very romantic. And when he gets me gifts, he gets me really, you know, nice gifts. He always does it big, so. You know,
I thought, you know, we're not going to do nothing big here, but maybe, you know, I surprised her the next day in Atlanta with a ring, you know. I bought the ring the day of Valentine's Day. Got me and Jordan's haircut.
You know, sending stuff to my job, all these surprises, stuff that I've been really wanting. So Valentine's Day rolls around, you know, and I'm all at my job like, yeah, you know, I'm about to get something nice. Nothing comes to work, so I'm like, okay, it's cool, you know, I get home, maybe he'll be there, you know, I don't know, it's gonna be something, I know.
Came home, cooked her dinner, you know, got us, you know, her favorite drink, which I found out wasn't her favorite drink at the time.
So I get home and mind you, we're going to Atlanta to see my parents the next day. So I get home, him and Jordan were there. I think they were getting a haircut or something. So I'm just at the house chilling, packing, waiting on them to get back. They get back, you know, he doesn't really have much in his hand. He hands me a bottle of Nuvo, which is a drink that I really liked in college. I don't really drink it that much anymore, but you know, it's a nice thought. But it wasn't what I was expecting.
You know, and I kind of played it off like I didn't, you know, I called her job. What's your address? What's your address to your job, you know? And, you know, kind of got her psyched out about that. She kind of thought I was going to bring her something to work because I've done that before. But it didn't. That wasn't the case. And, you know, she kind of gave me grief about it the whole way to Atlanta.
Oh my gosh, talking about mad, like Valentine's Day is over and anything. And I'm just like, for real? So we're riding to Atlanta and this is an 8-hour drive. And the whole way I'm looking at him like, really, dude? I was like, is this a joke? Like, I think I asked him that like twice. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm be real. On the radio, they were talking about what Jay-Z got Beyonce.
I had a whole box of edible arrangements set up to get there, man. I had a ring, I had it all planned out. And she was really mad. And I think it was something on the radio where it was like, what Jay-Z got Beyonce. What Jay-Z got Beyonce. And she was like,
and I looked at him, I was like, yeah, Jay-Z got Beyonce, whatever it was. But anyways, I was just messing with him by then, but he'll tell you that I was serious. I was really just playing.
See? Jay-Z didn't forget Valentine's Day. Let's see what he got Beyonce. I was like, well, why don't you go with Jay-Z then, you know?
After that, we finally make it to Atlanta. We get home to my parents' house, and everybody's just sitting around. Mind you, usually we get to Atlanta, you know, everybody's hungry, like, we're gonna go get something to eat, and we said that. But like, I swear, an hour went past. I'm like, y'all, like, are we gonna get some food or what? Everybody's just sitting around.
But man, it was all fun to me, man. It was all fun. When we got there, you know, we was laying around the house. You know, everybody in the house knew but her. So I mean, the edible arrangements took a long time to get there, man. It wasn't on time, and they finally came.
Well, the doorbell rings, and Cedric comes back with this large edible arrangement. I really had been wanting some chocolate covered strawberries and I didn't get any, so I was pissed. I was about to go get them myself. But, you know, here they were, so I was excited. And I started grubbing, you know, I'm like, you know, he made up for it, I guess, whatever, blah, but I'm gonna eat the strawberries. You
know, and while she eating the edible arrangement, she turned around, I'm on one knee, and she got a mouthful of strawberries. Man.
While I'm stuffing a strawberry in my face, he gets down on his knee and he proposes. And I'm like this.
And that's how I proposed, man. I asked would she want to marry me. She said yes. So.
Oh, apparently so. She said yes. Yeah. I wouldn't be here today if she wouldn't say yes.
Sedrick, I love you so much. I'm so happy we met. You know, like I always tell you, I really do feel like God put us together. And it just happened, but I'm happy it did. I'm so thankful to have you in my life, and I look forward to spending the rest of my life with you.
Hey Britney, it's me, your husband. I'm gonna be your husband once everybody get to see this. I want to say hi. I'm glad we're here. I love you. We're gonna pop in bottles in Atlanta in our new house, or your mama house, whichever one come first. But man, I love you, and can't wait to you know start on this new life together.